At the last concert, we played mostly melody, harmony. Now we are adding many difficult rhythmic patterns. You will hear melody, harmony, woodwinds, brass, and percussion all playing together, but not on the same part. Try to listen for different parts you should hear for. I have a little secret that I will no longer keep, explaining lots of little sounds when everyone's asleep. Is that wind I hear outside or knocking at the door? They just may be my fuzzy friends making noise between each snore. They start off very quietly when all the lights go out. They check to make sure no one's watching, then start to dance about. Pretty soon they're going crazy. A midnight celebration. I'm glad you're having so much fun, but where's my invitation? As soon as dawn approaches, they start to settle down. Putting all their toys away, they cease to make a sound. And then we wake up wondering, was it creaking or sleepy static? Others may wonder, but now you know, it's just the creatures in the attic. Now we will be playing creatures in the attic.
For those of you that have sons and daughters in the 5th grade and before, we usually started out with block chords and a song called Crusaders, but I really like the makeup of this band this year, so we started with something completely different, and we stole some music from Mr. Rans. Thanks, Mr. Rans. So that's Mr. Rans, the Peacock director right over there. Thanks for the set and everything today. We're doing this concert a little differently than we have over the past years. I know some of you are saying it's about time. Yes, I'm old guy, we don't change much, but this year we changed a lot. The next two people that are going to play actually wrote these songs out from songs that they heard on the radio or however kids listen to music these days. So we're going to start our solos with Vito right now, and he's going to play We Are the Champions. He's going to put some stands together, and I really like his version because he wrote it out on loose leaf paper. We usually have staff paper we can write it out, but he wrote it out, so here you go, We Are the Champions. Go ahead, Vito. Nice job, Vito. Okay, Lucas, are you ready? He is doing the Mario Brothers thing, and I'm looking right at his. I gotta show you this. Lucas, do you mind? I love this. I can see it. He's gonna play a whole song with that. I love this. Are you ready? We've taught them a little bit about audience behavior because we were clapping. Notice that the band is not clapping for our students. They clap during rehearsal, but at a concert, you really shouldn't clap for your fellow band members. That's why if you're looking, I have been clapping for the guys. They're told not to, okay, just to tell you that. And they have to stand up until the applause are starting to die down, and then they take a seat. So that's things that we're learning. We have readers. It's just not performing on their instruments. They're doing other things right now. Trumpet players. What we're going to do is, ladies, if you guys can take a seat with your, stand up here with your music stands on this side. Gentlemen, please follow me.
My name is Brooke and I play percussion. As we continue in the march style, you will hear certain sections from the melody. Hint, it could be the trumpets. The melody is in succession of notes or musical tones. This is the part you see moving in the concert. You always hear the flutes, clarinets, and trumpets with the melody. In this song, you hear the trombones, also sax, and baritone playing the melody also. Please give a minute to get into formation before you listen to the corps of the noble trumpeters.
And now we're going to have a couple of duets play for us right now. First it will be Ellie and Katerina are going to play some violin. Thank you, ladies. And now we're going to hear a trumpet duet, Clara and Erica. Here we go. love this music that the kids come up with. I can't even see it, but that's his copy. So this is Davis. He's going to play Binary Sunset right here.
Hi, my name is Davis and I play the trumpet. Along with notes, rhythms, dynamics, and also fun musical things, we are also learning different styles of music. The band is getting ready for the Peacock Jazz Ensemble with the next song. You will hear several soloists and a walking bass line. In addition to that, listen for the hi-hat cymbal playing swing pattern. The style we are working on is called the blues. No, not that kind of blues. I pick up truck broke down my work while people are trying to do Levi jeans. Yes, that kind of blues can get this, but we are doing spirit-raising blues. This is Boogie Blues. Let's have Davis and Lucas stand up, please, our soloists. And now we're going to hear from a couple of soloists right now, starting with Olivia on flute, playing variations on the French melody.
Are you ready? It's your Regal fanfare. And now we have a trumpet duet, Ava and Evan. That's good. And bass are there.
Listen to the melody getting passed around the room. This is our version of Milky Tender or Orally. And now we're going to hear League of Superheroes by Rachel. And now Austin will play You Got a Friend in Me.
Vito, would you come down this way? Okay. And even if you could do me a favor, if you could swap with Vito just real quick. Thank you. And now we're going to hear Top Gun Anthem by Vito and Davis. And now we're going to hear from Ellie and Brooke playing Crown of Majesty.
My name is Kylie and I plead with Aaron. This song is about at first you hear Big Ben, now you can hear the clock tick. This music has a melody that we heard for many places. We hear the clock tick very often. The music is also embedded in the also about ready to hear very much. The final song for tonight is entitled Baby Clock.
Thank
a couple of thank yous before we go right now. Nice job, man. Hey, trumpets, how your chops feel right now? I kind of figured that. Okay, can we have anybody who was a reader tonight? Would you please stand up? Any readers? And if you're a reader, please stand up, please. Anyone who played a solo or a duet, would you please stand? And I have to say thank you to Ms. Witt and Mrs. Stafford for keeping music alive in our school district, especially Franson School. We really appreciate the time that we have with the students during the day and after school rehearsal. Just to remind you, no more after school band. Today was our last day, so you don't need to pick them up anymore, but please have them bring their instruments next week, okay? And now, I have probably the finest fifth grade team that I work with. And can we have a nice hand for Mr. Gazzoni, and if they're here, please stand up. Mrs. Grubbs, Mr. Myers, Ms. Pavlik, and Mrs. Rosales. Let's clap for that. Every once in a while, they throw a curveball at me, and when I walked in the rooms today, they said, sorry, I ready test. We'll see you at 10. No, that's 3 lessons we could have had, but that's okay. They're a great team. So, the one person we don't give enough credit to is Mrs. Berry, our general music teacher over at Franson. She starts the kids out on recorder in 4th grade, and so they do a little bit of tonguing before they even come to see me. And everybody, except for the people in the back here, need to tongue just about every note that they play. And she starts that out. She gives them their notes and their rhythms. They sing this little 8th note and 16th note song in 4th grade. So they come to me and they know rhythms pretty well. So she never gets enough credit. So let's give her some credit. And thank you to all the parents for making sure that their instruments get to school, making sure that they get picked up for rehearsal on Tuesday. Without your encouragement, they're not going to be sitting here. So thank you for that. That's a really, now kids, let's clap for our parents. There we go. You can clap better than that. Come on now. There we go. They might give you a better treat if they clap like that. No, I'm joking. Kids, you guys are going into an award-winning program at Peacock next year. And hopefully, in a perfect world, I would love all my students to come up to Peacock. I know that the world isn't perfect, especially right now, but we'd love them to join this award-winning band. And we're going to talk about it right now. Mr. Riggins, our Peacock director, would you come up and tell us just a little bit about what you guys did in Music in the Parks on Saturday?
So for those of you guys who don't know me, hi, my name is Robert Rance. I'm the band director at Peacock. This weekend we went to something called Music in the Parks, where it's a competition where we perform at a middle school that is judged by former music educators who evaluate all the groups who perform. And then we go to Six Flags and we hung around at the park for, I think it was like 9 hours or something. It was quite a long time. We were there until the park closed. This is the first time that we've done a competition since COVID, but out of, I believe, 6 bands, it was either 5 or 6, I can't remember, we did get first place and we got the top rating possible. We're super proud of all of our students here, and we're hoping to continue that legacy. We're hoping to do, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but we're hoping to do some more field trips to different places that we haven't done yet in the band program. But what we do every year, we always take students to Woodfield Mall. They love that. We perform at the mall, and they eat lunch and they shop till they drop, and then we come back at the end of the day. Some other field trips we do is we recently stopped by at Benson and Franson to perform for both groups. Let's see, other field trips. I don't want to spoil the rest of them. So I also did want to talk about the band program because sometimes people have questions about it. Sometimes people say, do band and athletics conflict? And the answer to that is no. Band happens in the morning before school for 6th grade on Tuesdays and Thursdays, okay? I would say roughly half the band program is involved in athletics. And then some people ask, what about choir? Me and Mr. Travis work very closely and we make sure that choir and band do not conflict. So if you're in 6th grade and you do band is on Tuesday and Thursday while choir is on Monday and Wednesday, okay? I believe there's an email sent out recently about registering for Peacock for the upcoming school year. I was told there was an option underneath there for registering for band. If you have any questions about it at all, you can come talk to me after tonight for the concert, or you can reach my email. It's just rranz@itasca10.org. So I hope to see as many of you guys as possible in Peacock Band next year, and let's give one more round of applause to our fifth graders.
Now, the last thing, the students that are keeping their instruments over the summer want to be in band. We will have a packet out in the next 2 weeks that will have songs that they can practice during the summer. The people that do not want to continue band, 2 things you have to do. Call the music store. I sent out an email, and I think it's on the back of the program. I'm not positive. One of those 2 things. And just call the music store, tell them you want to return the instrument. They will email you a sheet of paper, put that sheet of paper in case, and have the student bring that instrument to me by next week. It'll be great. Okay, and just have that sheet of paper. It's a confirmation knowing that instrument will be by my desk so they can pick it up. Okay? Hopefully that's not going to happen to anybody. But I know the reality, so make sure you do that. So anybody wants to stay in band, make sure you just keep that instrument, you keep renting it. Don't give it back to the music store and say, oh, we're going to start renting again. Because all the money you put into the rental this year is going to be gone. Okay, so continue to rent through the summer because it's a rent to pay off the instrument type of deal. So make sure you keep that instrument. Nice job today, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? I didn't put it on the program, but I think we have some treats for you guys. So what you need to do, we got to clean up before we have our treats. So here's what you're going to do. Take the music.